Alright guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Defullah. So in this video, I will explain for practical task 2, configuring advanced features EIGRP for IPv4. Okay, so objective for this practical task 2 is design and build a network, configure the basic configuration, and configure EIGRP, advanced features, and test the configuration. Okay, so this is my logical diagram. So as you can see, I have 3 router, then 3 PC, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and I have a 11 network here. Then we go to the physical diagram. So this is my physical diagram. So as you can see, this is from corporate office 1, corporate office 3, then corporate office 2. Okay, so this is my IP address table. So as you can see, R1, R2, and R3, and for PCA, PCB, PCC is using the DHCP. Okay, so we go to the packet tracer. Before that, we go to the rubric. I already showed the network diagram and the addressing table. Now I want to verify the basic configuration. So for the basic configuration, first one, I will open the R1. Okay, that's it. Okay, so as you can see, I have configured for banner MOTD as our unauthorized access to this device is prohibited. Okay, so other than that, I also configure for console password as Cisco, then the enable password as class. Okay, then I also give the host name as R1. Then other than that, I also configure for no IP domain lookup. So we enter any invalid command. So it will be like this: unknown command or computer name, or unable to find the computer address. So if we don't configure the no IP domain lookup, it will be like this. Okay, it will be translating. Then the domain server 255.255.255.255. It will search to the domain server. So you don't want to like this, so we configure for no IP domain lookup. Okay, so other than that, I also configure for password service encryption. Then other than that, I will show the IP interface that I configure. Show IP interface brief. Okay, so as you can see, for the LAN network, I will give the gateway as 10.1184.30.1, and S0/0/0 is for the public address here. Okay, as you can see here, S0/0, then S0/0/1. This we configure for this network. Okay, so as you can see, S0/0/1 10.128.30.69. Okay, so I will show the same thing. Okay, Cisco enable class show IP interface brief. Interface brief. Okay, so as you can see, I assigned the LAN network as .65 for /26. Then I also configure for the public IP here for S0/0 and S0/0/1 here. Okay, so I can open this to verify and to easy to look. Okay, Right, so we issue the same thing to R3 Cisco plus show IP interface brief. Okay, so the LAN network for R3 10.184.30.129 for 26/26. Then also have the two public network for network here and network here. So as you can see, R3, okay, S0/0 and S0/0/1. Okay, so other than that, I want to show the DHCP and the secure remote access. Okay, so like this, we go to the PCA, we go to the IP configuration. Okay, then we open the DHCP, we try to request the DHCP, so it's successful. Then we go to the PC3, so it's successful as well. We go to the PC B, so it was successful as well. Right, so we use the command show IP DHCP pull. So as we can see, we have one IP DHCP pull from R1 for this LAN network. Okay, so you want to test the secure remote access, which is SSH. So we go to the router when you use show IP SSH. So as you can see, we enable the SSH version 2.0. Then we test for SSH. Okay, alright, so we use command ipconfig, then we ping the gateway first, then 184.30.2. Okay, so as you can see, from PCA ping to the gateway is successful. Then now we try to remove R1, R2 and R3. So we enter the gateway for R1, we use command SSH, then admin, option L admin, then the gateway address 10.184.30.1. Okay, then we enter the admin password and the username password. Okay, so as you can see, it's already reached to R1. And we try to R2 SSH. Okay, then we use R2 gateway. Okay, 65 admin. Alright, so as you can see, R1 and R2. Then we try for R3. So the R3 is 1129. So as you can see here, 129. So enter the password. Okay, so as you can see, it's successful to R3. So the for the basic configuration is already successful. Okay guys, after I verify for basic configuration, now I want to verify the EIGRP with persistent interface and bandwidth. So we go to the R1, then I use the command show IP EIGRP neighbor. Okay, so as we can see, R1 have the EIGRP neighbor from R2 and from R3. So the first one, the 40.1.158 is from R3. Then the 62.28 is from R2. So we successful to configure the basic EIGRP. Then now I want to verify the passive interface, so we're using IP protocol. Show IP protocol. Okay, so as you can see, the passive interface is G0/0. Then for the bandwidth, so we use show interface S0/0/0. So as we can see here, the bandwidth is 1024. But the default bandwidth, like this, the default bandwidth is show interface for S0/0/1. Okay, so the default bandwidth is 1544, but for this one I configure as 1024. So we successful to verify EIGRP and with passive interface and bandwidth. Now I want to verify the auto summarization and the propagate default route and the fine tune for advanced features for EIGRP. So we go to the R1. So I want to verify the auto summary. Auto summary. So using show IP protocol. So as we can see here, the automatic summarization is enabled. Okay, then that I want to show the propagate default route. So we go to the R2. Okay, show IP protocol. Okay, so as we can see, distribution is EIGRP and static. Then we also can use the command show IP route. So as we can see, we assign the default propagate route 0.0.0.0. Then we also show run. Okay, so we also like this router EIGRP distribute static. Then the IP route 0.0.0.0.0.0.0 from loopback 1. Okay, so for the fine tune, alright, so for the fine tune advanced features for EIGRP, I have configured for show run. Okay, I configure for the IP hello interval EIGRP1 for 2 seconds, then S0/0/1 as well. So we test the function. We using debug EIGRP packet. So as we can see, after the hello packet will be received, the R1 will send the hello packet every 2 seconds. So we're using command debug EIGRP packet. Okay, so if we set 5 seconds, so it means after the neighbor receive the hello packet, then the R1 will be sent after 5 seconds. So yeah, for this one, I set as 2 seconds. Okay, so we go to the next. Okay, now I want to show the IP route for EIGRP. Then I want to show the effect for auto summary. So we use the command show IP route EIGRP. So as we can see, the R1 has been learned from R2 and R3 network, then R3 and R3 connected network. Then as you can see, like this, 11.0.0.0 is a summary. Then as you can see, the 10.0.0.0 has to be summary. So as we can see, for R1 we have the two loopback interface, 11.1.1.1 and 11.1.1.4.5. So as we can see, these two interface IP has been summary to 11.0.0.0. Okay. Okay, so for the last one, we already verify for basic configuration, then we already verify the EIGRP. So now I want to test the connectivity, and other than that, we also test the SSH as well. So we go to the PCA, then we using command ipconfig. Okay, so we do the same thing for PC3, ipconfig, then ipconfig. Okay, so we take the IP, then from PCA, we ping the gateway first, 10.184.30.1. So as you can see, the connectivity is successful. Then we ping to the PC2. The PCB. Okay, so as you can see, the connectivity is successful. Then we go to the PCC. Then we take the IP and we ping from PCA. Ping. So the connectivity should be successful. Okay, let's try once again. So now it's all the connectivity is successful. So I think this is just for me. So thank you very much. Bye bye.